Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, I guess it is. We are working this month. The Same6 Wednesday group is working this month on an envelope from Tanya McGuire, and I opened it a couple of days ago, and I'm putting together this video starting on Saturday, the day after Mary Dale Abrams' wonderful hop of live streamers. So that gave me a couple of ideas in Mary's stream or in the group of streams. So when I get to those, I will tell you who's the genius behind that. But first, I'm going to open this package of goodies from Tanya and show you what I have in here. And I'm going to go out of order. Well, one thing she sent me was one of my favorite zines that she did on her show, on her Sunday show one day. And I just love this. This is one of my favorite ones of the zines that she did. And I didn't win it that week. So I have been sort of wishing I had it ever since. So isn't that cute? You know, it's in this envelope. I'm not thinking that I want to put it into this book permanently so it's away. I have another place where I'm hanging on to my zines from friends. So I'm going to find a place on my zine page to put this. I love quotes by Pablo Picasso. So that may be one of the 6 things, but I'm not counting it as that. So there. Has a little piece of painting paper, which is a note. But of course, I'm probably going to use it for something because it's wonderful. She says, thank you for playing. There's a cool stamp on here, too. See that? I'm not sure. I don't have the right glasses to really see what that is, but I like that. There's that. There are 2 of these beauties in here. Aren't those pretty? I can't wait to use those. So, you know, this already suggests to me a little book. But we'll see. This wonderful little goodie. It's a little crocheted Christmas snowflake. Doesn't that look pretty on there? And a tea bag. One of her big hunkin' tea bags. It's been tea dyed. There is this wonderful little tool, which is about to get changed. There's this piece of paper, and I have a plan for what it gets to become. And there is this gorgeous piece of paper, which I've already stamped off some letters on when I was stamping in my daily journal page. So I have my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in there. But that'll just be background, and I have a plan for it. This is part of her tea-dyed paper, or coffee-dyed paper. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to use that as my background. I'm going to also do more stuff on it before it becomes a background. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I'm going to play with this a little bit, and I'm going to tear some of the stuff off the corrugated material, and I'm going to see if I can do this in a sort of a pattern. Let's see if I can do this in a sort of pattern, because that's what I would really love to do. Kind of do this in a pattern. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do one across. And I know I'm going through those, which I don't want to do really, but that may be the price. So what I want to do is fold those back. Do you think that's possible? See, so far so good. Now I just leave that. I need a little bit more up there because I'd like it to be like square. That looks pretty square. Where's my bone folder? Okay, so let's see, am I going to do this successfully all around? There. Now isn't that cool? I want to try to stamp with that. I'm wondering if that's possible. So, never let it be said that we didn't try. I don't know. Got my little thingy under here. Let's see if we get anything on there. Not a hell of a lot. Nah, not really. It doesn't. I wonder if a gooier ink would do that. I've got a Versamark. I thought I had a Versamark Sepia. I think I do have a Versamark Sepia. Let me see if I can put my hands on that right away. VersaFine Sepia. It's another permanent ink, but it takes a while for it to dry. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, juicy. More. That's kind of cool. It shows better, doesn't it? I'm going to try to put the W sort of in the middle. See what I get on that. Oh, there you go. That was possible. Okay. So there's that, but now I want to just go ahead and do some regular tearing on this other side and get me some stripes. Let's get me some stripes. Okay. See if we can get that up from there. Do some serious tearing here. Oh, there, I got a lot off. Okay, let's stop with that. Okay, because what I wanted to do was add that on here, and I think I'm going to keep going to this VersaFine and get me a darker color, but not going to black. I'm going to use this vertically on my page, so these lines I want to do vertical. don't know how much of this is going to fit on my page. So I just give myself a little good background flip here of vertical lines. Okay, that looks good to me. Now I think I need to stop the camera and dry this off because there are other things that I want to do. So off I go to do those. I mean to this sheet, but I need it to dry first. So this next part is going to be a huge thank you to Kathy Berg from her participation yesterday in Marydell's Hop of artists sharing their art. She used pan pastels on her in her journal to make a background. So I am stealing that idea. Thank you so much, Kathy. And I am using, I've got bronze, whatever that is, dark gold, gold, red, fuchsia, brown. Let's start with brown. We're going to do this and make us some leaves through a stencil on this background. Some different color leaves. We're going to do this kind of all over. Oops. Doing things on my keyboard. Get the keyboard out of there. And you know, I really like this stuff better. We'll get over this. Nice little stencil, isn't it? Let's do some red on the edge of this. Nice. Let's add some more of this, tone it down just a little. Tone some of it down. Tone it all down. I never get out my pan pastels, so when I saw her do this, I thought, well, it's time, isn't it? It's time. Oh, aren't those pretty? See there? Yeah, we're liking that. Let's just do the whole thing back up this way. I don't know. See, we don't know how much of this page we're going to use. What other colors do we want? We want some of this pink. Yeah. So now do you know what they did? What Kathy did is she ran some tinted paste, tinted something over the top of this, which made it smear into the background. And so I am going to do something of the same thing. So here we go. I'm going to get these out of the way. Put them somewhere safe, nearby. Ugh. Boy, pan pastels are sure pretty, aren't they? Oh, that's needs to go in there. Okay. So, do I want to tint it? Here's my matte medium. Here's a little cup I can put some in. Do I want to? Yes, I want to tint it with some, a little bit of ink. Not transparency. Not black. Sepia. I want to tint it with a little sepia ink. And then we're going to go in there. I need to get my thing out of the way. Dropping things off the back side. I want to go up and down. Okay. Just tint it. Don't want it dark. I'm going to have to put this on something else to see how it does, right? Five big drops of that in there. Might be too dark. Let's see what I got here. Oh, dark. Well, not if I rub it off. Dark. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I could print it with my jelly plate, but she was just getting right down there on it. So let's just get right down there on it. Ooh, don't want it that dark. Darky, darky. Okay. We're going to get the water. It's too dark. Too dark. Too dark. Okay, I'm going to have to get this out somewhere and make it more of a puddle. Make it more watery. More water. Is that water? Water. Because I do not want it that dark all over. Whether that's enough to fix it, I do not know. maybe what I want to do, and you can still kind of see the color under there, but not a hell of a lot. I hope I haven't messed up my page. Well, I hope I haven't messed up my page too much, because I was using it anyway, right? I'm using it. Yes, that would have been better from the get-go. I just needed much less. See, look, that's much better. You know what I may have to do with this is, let's see, is collage with it. I just needed a little bit. Okay. Well, there you have it. I have an open container on my desk. Oh, never a good thing. Never a good thing. Okay, now this has to sit and dry. Okay, this has to sit and dry. You know, it actually looks better on camera than it does in, it looks darker in real life. And the leaves show up a lot better on camera than they do in real life. Okay, this is going to set aside and I'm going to clean up and I'll be back. Well, here we are. This is glued down. I did come back in with my stencil and added more color because my color underneath that was not showing all that well. I mean, I can still see shadows that I like. Places, there's some shadows. But anyway, I want to enhance that, and now I want to clean these pages. Get these pages out of here. Clean the extra stuff off. So that is where we are. Right now, and here's my sack of goodies. I still have this to do something with or not. I still have this to do something with or not. I still have these guys to do something with or not. These were in the package, and this was some stuff I did because I wanted some colors to go along with. I got excited by Mary in the Hop Friday, and Mary did this great stream. Now, where is my, okay. So this I want to use. This is the tea bag. Where does it open? It opens this way. So what I'm thinking is I want to put her on the cover of my tea bag with her little kitty. This is a doll from the internet images, Google Images. I Googled free images and she came up. So I'm going to get the credit for her. This you may recognize. No, you probably won't. But anyway, Tanya sent me a little note on one of her pieces of painty paper. So that's what became my skirt. Isn't that cute? So anyway, that's what I think I want to put on there. And I have these guys for here. I have another circle somewhere. There's another circle. And you know, here's what inspired me on Mary's channel, and I do not know what to do with it. I went searching the internet for dolls because I wanted to do a paper doll. And so she's my model for the paper doll. And now I am at a loss. What'll I do? Do I stick her onto that cover one that she fits on? And then how do I use all these paper dolls on this page? Or do I just spread it behind? I mean, I'm only doing my spread here. That's one thing to do, is have her be in the background. Let's see, get these off of here. So obviously I'm in a quandary about what wants to happen next and at all. So here's this. I could do that. Just go around these dolls with ink and have them be partially there, and use my little tea bag here for a pocket that they could stick their feet into. And maybe glue her down. Maybe color on them a little bit. Maybe we don't want all of these balls. But we definitely want butterflies. Is that what I'm doing? What am I doing? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. So this is really the page right here. So this part doesn't count. That could work. So this is that little piece of plain, I think it might be a paper bag, a thin paper bag, or it might be a piece of deli paper. So maybe I like that. Is that what I like? So anyway, so I made her little skirt out of Tanya's piece, and I made her little shirt out of one of my jelly prints to cover up that little doll. And I've added some to her hair and changed the shape of her hair. Feels like I haven't changed her enough to use her, but that's what's happening. So, yeah. So I've put all these on, then my red leaves don't show in the background at all. Maybe they go dancing down like this. So you can see, I don't know what I want to do next. Oh, I kind of like that at an angle. And just let them get cut off. Okay, so I'm going to do some inking around these ladies, and that's all I'm going to do on them, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've inked around things, and I've decided sort of this layout, and so now it has to get glued down, and I have to remember where things are. That's always challenging, isn't it? So I'm going to just glue and place. And speed up the video. So that is my page. So of the things I got sent, butterflies, count that at 1 or 2. That's 1. The little piece of deli paper, 2. The tea bag is 3. The coffee dye paper is 4. The little note that she wrote I used is 5. I stamped with this, but I didn't use this in the final. But I did stamp with it underneath on my background, which of course you can't see. You can still see lines in my background from this. You can't see any of these little shapes from this. And I didn't use the pretty little white flower. So, that's in there somewhere. Didn't use that. And it's too white for the page. So it's not going on this piece. It's going somewhere else. So that is my page for this month. Thanking Tanya for her goodies. All right.